stream. I do still have the last bits of grading to do, but I would like to stream, and I feel like it, and I want to do it, and so I'm gonna. I really want to do nothing except for play La Mulana, but I have a number of obligations that are going to prevent that from happening. Oh, the hurricane doesn't knock out my power too. I kind of like my power exactly where it's at. Are you straight in the path, or are you a little bit out of the way? Well, stay safe. Are you not in an area that's doing a mandatory evacuation? Are you one of those people who considers a mandatory evacuation voluntary? My plan is, I would very much like, if this got into AGDQ, I think that I'm going to do the 100 no reset challenge, and just between this game getting accepted and AGDQ, I guarantee I will do 100 no reset runs.
A wolf? Certainly doesn't look as friendly as our Shire hounds.
My movement's really sloppy because I haven't played in like 4 days. So I think it's been
What
4 days.
wild creatures!
Yeah, I'd probably do them with hiding my timer. Like, I'd show it on stream, but I'd minimize my stream and I'd hide it behind a window or something like that. I don't think I'd want to see my timer if I did it. But I'd probably provide it for the stream's sake.
Patrol.
My slash jumps are just awful, man. My movement is just really sloppy. I guess that's convenient. I'm not too worried about it where we are. The likelihood of anything significant happening is really small. We went to, like, everyone in town is responding to it by buying up everything, so...
Well,
I mean, we're getting the same end result, but we bought a few cases of water and a few loaves of bread so I can make, like,
suppose if I follow
PB&J.
the edge of this mountain, I'll find my way to their trail.
Our hobbits? I literally just started, but I mean, my first run is viable. So, I'd say, right now, my average is looking pretty good. Yikes. What? Okay, well I didn't fall all the way down, so I'll take that as a moment of blessing. I need to memorize where that trigger is.
Oh, I don't like the look of this. Oh, your boy saved it. Well, welcome to the correct channel now, Void Lily.
I should have died there.
Thank the elves for this glowing blade. These webs look thick. I hope my sword can cut them.
You're welcome, Crix.
The mine cart. Looks like this is the way out of here.
What do you mean? What about what I do is different than what you do?
Ugh, what nasty, slimy things live here?
The only thing I can think about that I might do differently than you is as soon as I pull myself up onto the ledge, I just tap left really quickly so he turns around in place, which saves me time for like manually turning around. Yeah, I just abuse the fact that if you don't hold down a direction for very long, or you don't hold it down very hard, that he doesn't move. So I use that to pivot in place. I find it's really pretty consistent.
Finally,
Oh. Yeah, I learned it ages ago doing it in first person. I imagine it would be faster if I didn't go into first person, but that's just the way I learned it. Dang, the whole crew shows up. Do you guys text each other? They're like, hey, Oth is live. Tina, all I want to do is play Lama Lana 2 all the time, every moment. It's bringing me a little bit of unhappiness that I'm not playing it right now, but I need to play this. How am I messing this up? Jesus. There's a solution. I have too many things I need to do this week. I can't afford to play La Mulana 2 anymore. I need to save it for this weekend. There we go. We have to play Shovel Knight for the podcast, so we're doing that on Thursday. Me and John are going to do it together. We're going to do like a call. And then, I need to de-rust Flynn and Freckles for Big Bad Gameathon. Directly to the right of the web. Okay, I'll try to practice that, Crix. That's, you're probably right. That's probably the biggest issue I'm having. How are my parents doing? Technically speaking, they're pretty far outside of the path, the projected path of the storm, so they're gonna tough it out for now. But, I told them if things look shady, they should get out of there.
Was that the wind?
We have family down in Savannah, so they can actually go south if there's any trouble. And that'll help.
I wonder what this is for.
Alright, this guy's screwed me over so many times. I'm just gonna walk this bad boy.
There's something strange here.
It's Hurricane Florence, and it's probably one of the worst ones we've seen in a while. People are comparing it to Hurricane Hugo from 1989, which was a real shitstorm for the East Coast. I live 350 miles from the coast, more than half a mile above sea level, and my university canceled classes starting Thursday. I'm in North Carolina. No. I mean, that part of the country has its own issues, like, you find yourself living in Michigan. But, no, you wouldn't have to deal with hurricanes quite so much.
The guards have caught dwarves crossing Mirkwood, making...
You were in North Carolina during Hugo? I was in South Carolina during Hugo in Charleston. I was only 2 years old, so I don't really remember it, but... Yeah, I think we'll be fine here. We're going to get a ton of rain. There's going to be some areas of town that are going to get some flooding, but I think in general we're going to be just A-okay.
Was that the wind? Was that the wind?
Show, is someone there? That vile sorcerer has plagued this land long enough.
Perhaps it was nothing. It seems safe now.
Is someone there? Show yourself.
I think most people are going to be perfectly fine. I think that people who are in mandatory evacuation areas should get out of there, but I think most of us are just going to experience, worst case, a little bit of property damage. I'm very fortunate that I live in an area in town that's not prone to flooding, because I know we're going to get some awful rain, but
us nothing. The dwarves are all packed and ready to go. Now, who is it?
Who is it? That's what you sound like, moron. No, I haven't seen it, but I imagine it's not great. Best comedy of 2018? Okay, maybe I don't know anything about it. I had guessed it was a horror movie from hearing that it was happening, but...
You should.
Really looking forward to not getting the clip warp. Just... This stage has become a comedy of errors for me.
Faster, Bilbo. Don't lose him.
Really? How did I get long jump glitched? Could you cut this out? Yeah, I saw the PC route for the level. I was getting bored watching it. I had to fast forward it at the end. Alright, there's literally no way I lost my clip warp position on that one. And if I did, I'm gonna stop speedrunning this game. How's that?
This is the warehouse. Time to see what's inside.
Yo. Merlin, welcome. Welcome to the stream where my notifications apparently don't fire. Thank you for spending your money on me. Ooh, spicy. I thought I had fallen. Yo, thank you for gifting a sub. Cyborg Grandpa, thank you for giving away a sub, sharing the love with other people. Hey, don't forget, if you got gifted a sub, you can renew that sub for only $1 between September 10th and September 30th. That's $1 for a whole month. I still get $2.50 out of it. That's stealing money. Don't forget. Oh my god, you got the Sega CD, Pugsy. Nope. You can stop that right now. Just stay up there. Okay. Alright. Alright. I went into bailout mode. You have no idea how to have it consistent first try? I wouldn't say it's consistent first try. I'd say that I've gotten somewhat smooth at it and I can get it within the first few tries, but I wouldn't say it consistently first try. Yeah, if anyone finds someone doing one of those stupid console challenges and you get them to play Pugsy for it, yo, hit your boy up, alright? Because Author Blues likes that shit as much as you do. Yo, Apple wins. Thank you so much. I don't know how you set that up, Crix, without using the invisibility ring. I just can't set it up fast enough to not get shot with an arrow. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not about getting shot with an arrow.
Corwin! I have to help him!
Damn, Corwin, you couldn't hold it together for like 2 seconds? Jesus Christ. You do that with the ring? Oh, I'm sorry. I could have sworn I watched a run of yours where you didn't. That's my bad. This is not a good spot. Yeah, Big Bad Gameathon is this weekend, and I'm doing 3 runs in it, and it should be a lot of fun. Nice. Whew. That was a really solid end of that run.
Fight, goblins! Fight!
That was a really, really solid end to that run. Can you believe that like a month ago, my PB was a 47? I can't believe that, so there's no way you can believe that. Nice, MLG1G.
Bjorn
You too.
crushed Bolg, the Goblin King. The goblins were dismayed, but not defeated. Suddenly, Bilbo saw the eagles. But then a stone struck his head, and he saw no more. The battle raged around him, a battle of 5 armies. The goblins were driven from the lonely mountain. But Thorin, king under the mountain, lay dying. He asked Bilbo for forgiveness. In his heart, he wished he had been more like
I'm saying thank you for your feedback.
valuing
This is
food
obviously
and
something
cheer
that means a lot to you, and you
above
want to share it
all.
with us, and I appreciate you
The old
feeling confident
prophecy
enough to share it in Twitch
come
chat.
true. The
You know?
dragon was gone.
So brave.
And gold flowed down from the mountain to rebuild Lake Town. Men, elves, and dwarves had a new chance to unite against future dangers. Bilbo bade farewell
Thanks, Tina.
to his friends, took only 2 small chests of gold, and began his journey home. He had many hardships and adventures before he got back, but that's...
I know, MLG, and I'm thanking you for it. I'm literally not even trying to silence you. I don't know why you're trying to convince me of anything. You feel like you're getting memed. Hey man, you've been here a number of times. You've seen my stream, you know what I play, and yet you want to come back and let me know what you think about old video games. I mean, no one's forcing you to consume my content. If I were in your shoes, and I am, because I have the choice to watch my VODs, I don't even watch them. I don't know why you would. Yo, MLG, welcome to the human beings. In this house, we respect credits, so, I don't know. Enjoy your next 8 minutes of this. I'm actually really proud of this run. Like, just put yourself in my shoes. This run is about 5.5 minutes. Let's just call it 6. We'll call it 6 minutes off of the current world record, which I have a huge amount of respect for the current world record. Like, this is the passion project of a madman to get a 28 in this game. Super optimized. I have no interest in even competing with it. But then you look at my splits and I have like 40 seconds lost here, 40 seconds lost there, 30 seconds lost here. Like, all told, I mean, I could get within 3 minutes of world record. And 3 minutes within world record is like, that's pretty good by my standards. Yo, MLG, thank you for continuing your subscription-rooney. My ultimate goal is to get a sub 30 in this game. If I got a sub 30 in this game, I would be beyond happy. Like, getting a sub 30 would be a huge accomplishment as far as I'm concerned on my speed resume. Like, you can't fully appreciate what a challenging speedrun this is without speedrunning it. All the things that I mess up are things that I just don't feel like I could do all that much more consistently. This game is punishing in the extreme in some cases. A lot of the time I have left to knock off is like going saveless. Not that I'm saying that that's the only time I have left to save, but I'm talking about the gap between my sum of best right now and getting my goal time, which is a sub 30. A lot of that is like going saveless. That inside information was pretty crazy too. Like, I'm getting to the point now where I think I'm going to struggle to PB if I can't get first try inside information. Yo, take it easy, MLG. Enjoy your World of Warcraft. I hope you're enjoying the new expansion, my man. Oh, I'm sorry, I completely missed a raid from Supreme. It got caught up in the list of stuff that popped up all at once at the end of that run. Supreme, thank you so much for your raid if you're still here. So Crix doing his Crix math says that this run is on par with Silence Erupt's run, I guess. So let me look at the leaderboard again. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. He's got a 38. So give or take, this is on par with Silence's run. I think his is technically still a little better than mine, but I'm getting there. Oh no, Schneider's the one with a 38. Silence has a 39, so this is on par with Silence's run. You're right. How long are the credits? Like 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. They're pretty much over now. This is the very end of them, where they thank their families. I will say that for a game like this, that I feel like is more or less underrated, this does have a pretty substantial leaderboard. Like 22 people on the leaderboard is pretty significant. Oh, pardon me. Pretty significant. You won't believe the number of messages I've gotten over the past few weeks of people who heard the podcast episode and want to pick up a copy of The Hobbit. And if even 1 or 2 people from that decide to pick it up as a speedrun, I'm going to be really stoked about that, because first off, it's a game that matters a ton to me, so I'm really glad that at least the impression I'm getting is that people really enjoyed that episode. That's true of any small leaderboard though, Christian. Most people, when they encounter a game with a relatively small leaderboard, will just pick whatever the most popular category is. That's not unusual at all. There's a reason why A Link to the Past has 500 and something people on the No Major Glitches leaderboard, and like a quarter of that on any other category. It's just naturally being drawn to whatever the most competitive / popular thing is. Yeah, I'm happy to add that. I like that the music gets real fucked up right there at the end.